Greetings and welcome to the show, 5 Minutes of Wellbeing with Vasilis, on Mental Wellness TV. Today we will talk about wellness for young people, relationships and connection with others, and how we can manage this with practical solutions and strategies for better mental well-being. When we think about wellness, especially for young people, one of the most important aspects to consider is our relationships and how we connect with others. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and our mental health is closely tied to the quality of our social interactions and relationships. In recent years, studies have shown that young people often face unique challenges in forming and maintaining meaningful connections, due to various factors like increased screen time, social media influence, academic pressures, and changing social norms. According to recent surveys, nearly 60% of young adults report feeling lonely or socially isolated at some point in their lives. This can have significant negative effects on their mental health, including higher rates of anxiety, depression, and stress. It is important to recognize these challenges so that we can take steps to improve our social connections and, consequently, our overall well-being. In order to address these issues, we can start by fostering open communication and empathy in our relationships. Taking the time to listen actively and understand the feelings and perspectives of others helps build trust and deepens connections. Setting healthy boundaries is also crucial. It is okay to say no when we feel overwhelmed or when a relationship becomes toxic or draining. Prioritizing quality over quantity in friendships can make a big difference. Having just a few close, supportive friends is often more beneficial than having a large circle of acquaintances. Engaging in shared activities or hobbies with others also provides natural opportunities to bond and create meaningful memories. Volunteering or joining clubs and groups aligned with our interests can expand our social circles while also contributing positively to our self-esteem and sense of purpose. Additionally, learning to express ourselves honestly and kindly promotes authenticity and reduces misunderstandings. We must also be mindful of our digital lives. While social media can help us stay connected, it can sometimes create unrealistic expectations and feelings of inadequacy. Taking regular breaks from online platforms and focusing on face-to-face interactions is essential for nurturing genuine relationships. To put these ideas into practice in our daily lives, we can start with small, manageable steps. For example, we might commit to reaching out to a friend or family member once a week just to check in and share how we are feeling. Scheduling regular meetups or video calls can help maintain connections despite busy schedules or distance. Practicing active listening means giving our full attention when someone speaks, avoiding distractions like phones or multitasking, and responding with empathy rather than judgment. We can also set goals to try new social activities, such as joining a sports team, attending a workshop, or participating in community events. Being open to meeting new people and learning about different perspectives enriches our social experience and expands our emotional support network. Journaling our feelings about relationships can help us reflect on what we want and need from others, and how we can improve our interactions. Remembering to take care of ourselves is equally important. When we feel balanced and healthy, we can show up more fully in our relationships. Scientific research supports these suggestions and sheds light on why relationships matter so much for our mental wellness. For instance, studies in psychology indicate that social support acts as a buffer against stress by reducing the release of stress hormones and promoting feelings of safety and belonging. The work of renowned psychologist John Bowlby on attachment theory explains how early bonds shape our capacity for healthy relationships later in life. Neuroscience research has found that positive social interactions trigger the release of oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which enhances bonding and reduces anxiety. Conversely, loneliness and social isolation have been linked to increased risks of depression, cognitive decline, and even physical health problems like cardiovascular disease. Research published in the Journal of Youth and Adolescence shows that young people with strong peer support report higher levels of self-esteem and life satisfaction. These findings highlight the importance of investing time and effort into cultivating meaningful connections, especially during the formative years of youth and young adulthood. As we approach the end of today's discussion, it is important to remind ourselves that mental wellness is a journey, not a destination. Relationships and connections with others are vital pillars of this journey, and taking care of them benefits not only our mental health but also our overall quality of life. Let us embrace kindness, empathy, and patience in our interactions. Let us celebrate the small moments of connection and actively seek opportunities to deepen our bonds with those around us. Self-care goes hand in hand with caring for others. By nurturing our own well-being, we become better friends, partners, family members, and community members. It is never too late to strengthen our relationships or to build new ones based on respect and mutual support. Remember, you are not alone in this, we are all in this together. Here concludes our presentation for today. We encourage you to send us the topics that interest you or issues you are facing, so we can address them in future episodes. Your concerns matter to us, and together we can explore solutions and strategies that promote mental wellness for all. Participating actively in this conversation enriches our community and helps us support one another better. Finally, we invite you to visit our website and explore our specialized collections that dive deeper into topics related to mental health, personal growth, and wellness. These resources offer carefully curated articles, videos, and tools that can assist you on your path to well-being. If you'd like to take it a step deeper, feel free to explore our dedicated collections, where you can find support tailored to your needs and interests. Thank you for joining us on this episode of 5 Minutes of Wellbeing with Vasilis on Mental Wellness TV. We look forward to sharing more insights and helpful advice in the episodes to come. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and each other.